Chapter 8 Algebraic Expressions and Identities, Grade 8. Exercise 8.4. First question, multiply the binomials. Binomials means there will be two terms. So the first question is 2x plus 5 and 4x minus 3. You have to multiply. So here which property we will use? We will use distributive property. First let's write down the question. 2x plus 5 multiply, so we have to give the multiply sign, 4x minus 3. In order to multiply this, we have to use the distributive property, means you have to multiply 2x with these two terms and then 5 with these two terms. We have to distribute it equally to all this. Okay, so we will give 2x to this one, so 2x into 4x minus 3. We give the first term to these two, and then again sign will be plus 5. Here plus 5, then multiply it with the second term, 4x minus 3. So here again we have to apply the distributive property. You have to give the 2x to 4x and then 2x to 3. So 2x into 4x minus again 2x to 3. So 2x into 3. Next one, this term similar. You have to multiply with this term and this term. That's distributive property. Okay. So here the sign is plus 5 into 4x. Again plus 5 into, here minus 3, we have to take the negative sign also, minus 3. The answer will be 2x into 4x is 8x. X and x will become x square, minus 2 into 3 is 6x. We have to give the x here. Next term 5 into 4 is 20. You have to write the x here, plus 5 into minus 3 is minus 15. So either you can remove this sign and give minus sign 15, or you can write here like plus minus 15. Next step you can remove this positive sign and give negative sign. Next one, you have to add the like terms. See, here is 1x x, so these two terms can be brought together. 8x square, we don't have any other terms with x square, so we can't add this one with any other terms. Next one, minus and plus. So these two terms, we have the same exponent, this x and x variables, same variables x, so we can add these two. So since there is negative and positive opposite signs, we have to subtract and give the bigger sign. So 20 minus 6 will become 14, and we will give the plus sign. So 14x then minus 15. This is the final answer. Second question is y minus 8 and 3y minus 4. So we can write the question as y minus 8 into, multiply the binomials, right? So into 3y minus 4. Here again we will use the distributive property, means y should be multiplied with these two, 8 with these two. So y into 3y minus 4. Next term minus 8. You have to take the sign also. Minus 8 into 3y minus 4. Distributive means we have to distribute equally with these two terms. Okay, we have to distribute this 2 to this 2. Again, now here also we will again use the distributive property like this. Here also we will give minus 8 to both 3y and minus 4. So y into 3y minus 4 into y is minus 4y. Next step, minus 8 into 3y. 8 into 3y will become 24y minus 8 into minus 4, which will become plus 32. So this one we can write as 3y square. Here minus 4 minus 24 will become minus 28y plus 32. That's the answer. Exercise 8.4, question number 1, sub question number 3. 2.5 L minus 0.5 M and 2.5 L plus 0.5 M. Again multiply, we have to multiply these two binomials. So let's write the question as 2.5 L minus 0.5 M into 2.5 L plus 0.5 M. 0.5 M. So here also distributive property, we have to give this, we have to multiply this term with these two. Again this term minus 0.5 M with these two. Okay, so 2.5 L into this one into 2.5 L plus 0.5 M minus 0.5 second term into this one 2.5 L plus 0.5 M. Here again we will use the distributive property. We have to multiply 2.5 L with 2.5 L and 2.5 L with 0.5 M. Okay, so 2.5 L into 2.5 L plus 2.5 L into 0.5 M minus 0.5 M into 2.5 L minus 0.5 M into 0.5 M. 2.5 into 2.5, how you know how already how to multiply the decimal numbers. You have to multiply 25 into 25, which you will get 625. So you will write 625 here, and since there is two numbers after decimal, here one, so we will take it together like two terms. You have to put decimal after 2 digits. Okay, that's how you will write decimal multiplication. So it will become 2.5 L into 2.5 L become 6.25 L. L and L will become L square plus again 2.5 into 5, so 0.5, so 25 into 5, which is 125. So we will write 125 and decimal 1 plus 1. So we will give decimal after 2 digits. and here L into M will become LM. Next term minus again 25 into 2.5 into 0.5, which is 25 into 5, 125. Decimal same. After 2 digits we have to put the decimal. Then M into L is ML. Minus 0.5 into 0.5 is 25, and you will put decimal after 2 digits, so it will become 0.25. M and M will become M square. So now see, here we have to add, in this step we have to find the like terms, like those who have similar terms. L and M, M and L, these two can go together, but here the sign is plus and minus, so we can cancel these two, and so the final answer will be 6.25 L square, and you have to take this sign which is corresponding to 0.25, so minus 0.25 M square. This is the final answer. Question number 4. A plus 3b and x plus 5. Here a plus 3b into x plus 5. We have to apply distributive property, so a into x plus 5 plus here 3b into x plus 5. Here a into x is ax, a into 5 is sign is plus 5a. Here plus 3b, so 3b into x is 3bx plus sign 5 into 3b is 15b. There is no like terms, so we can write it as such. This is the final answer. Next, fifth question is 2pq plus 3q square and 3pq minus 2q square. Here 2pq plus 3q square into 3pq minus 2q square. First we have to multiply this one with this terms, 2pq into 3pq minus 2q square. Next term plus 3 square, so we will write it as 3q square into 3pq minus 2q square. Again distributive property, 2 into 3pq, we will write it, okay, 2pq into 3pq. Next one 2pq into minus 2q square, so plus 2pq into minus 2q square. Next term this one, 3q square into 3pq. Next this one plus 3q square into minus 2q square. I am giving bracket here in order to not confuse this negative sign with the others. Okay. Next step, we will multiply 2pq into 3pq is 6pq, and p and q will become p square q square. Okay, there is 2p, p will become p square, q and q will become q square. 2 and 3 will become 2 into 3, 6. Next term, 2pq into minus 2q square. So plus 2 into minus 2 will become minus 4. And p, there is no other term of p, so p will write as such. Q and q square will become q cube. Next step, this one, 3 and 3 will become 9. Q square and q will become q cube. P, there is no other term of p, so we will write p as such. Plus here 3 and minus 2 will become minus 6. Okay, and then q square and q square will become q raised to 4. So here see, there is two terms, p q cube and q cube p. See, these two are same, right? There is one term of p, one term of p. 3q, 3q. So these are equal. Okay. So these two terms are like terms. We will add these two. Means plus 9 and minus 4. Obviously we will subtract because of the different signs. Plus and minus. We will subtract and give the bigger sign, which is plus sign. So I will write the answer over here. The final answer will be 6 p square q square. Here we will subtract 9 and minus 4, which is 5, and we will give the bigger sign plus. Q p minus 6q raised to 4. This is the final answer. Question number 6. 3 by 4 a square plus 3b square into 4 into a square minus 2 by 3 b square. Here we have to simplify this part of the question. So 3 by 4 a square, this term we can write as such. There is no need to change anything. Into here 4 into a square will become 4a square minus 4 into 2 by 3. 4 into 2 by 3 will become into 2 by 3. We can write as 8 by 3. Okay, so minus 8 by 3 b square. Now we can use the distributive property, like 3 by 4 a square into this whole term, again plus 3b square into this whole term. So 3 by 4 a square into this term, 4a square minus 8 by 3 b square. See, when you see a bigger question, don't worry, it's simple only, because the multiplication, so many terms will cancel off at the end, and only thing you have to remember is to put the signs correctly. Okay, don't confuse about that, and to avoid the confusions, you can always put everything in the brackets, so it will be easy in the end. Plus b square, 3b square. Next multiply it with this whole term, 4a square minus 8 by 3 b square. In next step we can give the distributive property, means 3 by 4 a square into this term, then again 3 by 4 a square into this term. When doing this term, like when doing with a negative sign term, we have to take that negative. Okay, don't avoid that or don't forget about that. 3 by 4 a square into 4a square. This is one term, first term. Next put this negative sign, bracket, then this term into this term. So we already put negative sign, so no need to put negative again. So negative 3 by 4 a square into this time 8 by 3 b square. Now this one plus 3b square into 4a square. Sign, we have to put the sign. Then again 3b square into, since we took the negative sign in the beginning, no need to put the negative sign again. You can write simply 8 by 3 b square. Now we have to cancel the terms. If there is same term in numerator and denominator, or we have multiples, we can cancel and make it simple. We are doing this only because there is a into sign here. Okay, if it is positive or negative, you can't do that. Since this is multiplication, we can cancel it like this. Okay, so this term will become 3 a square and a square will become 3a raised to 4. Next, minus sign, 3 and 3 can cancel, 4 and 8 can cancel. It will become 2 a square into b square, a square b square. Next sign is plus 3b square into 4a square. There is no like term, so we have to multiply. 3 into 4, 12 a square b square, or b square a square. Anyway, it's same. Okay, if there is equal number of a's and equal number of b's, they can combine. You can write it either way, like a square b square or b square a square, both are same. Minus 3 and 3 will cancel, 8 b raised to square plus square 4. So here see, these are like terms, but the signs are different, so we have to subtract and give the bigger sign. Minus 2 and plus 12, we will subtract 10 and give the bigger sign. 12 sign is positive, so plus 10. A square b square minus 8 b raised to 4. This is the final answer. See, the question is very big, but don't leave it without attending for the exam. Please do solve it and you will get a smaller answer. Don't avoid any questions for exam. Okay.